Shiba Inu hasn't had the best few days, but it looks like things are finally going to get better. The thing that could finally get SHIB to pump again has been found by experts, and we'll talk about it in today's movie. So be sure to keep an eye out. Disclaimer, getting right into it, experts have been interested in SHIB, especially its price, for a few days now. Some tried to guess that the price of SHIB would go up, while others tried to guess that it would go down. When it comes to the bullish path, one analyst seems to think that she could become very bullish by 2024. And by very bullish, I mean they think SHIB will be worth $10 by 2024. Isn't that crazy? Now, you should know that the analyst didn't tell you any of the information that led them to their opinion. Plus, that kind of crazy rise is technically impossible because it would mean her income would go up by more than 100 million%. So you might not want to put too much stock in that. And if we're being honest, SHIB doesn't have to reach $10 for its owners to be happy. Almost every SHIB owner would make a lot of money if the token could just reach that 10 cents goal. But that one analyst seems to be the only one who thinks she will hit $10 by 2024. Other analysts have more realistic predictions for SHIB's price going up, and the 10 cents prediction seems to be the most popular. No one really thinks that she will hit 10 cents anytime soon, but many experts think that the launch and continued use of Shibarium could be the push that the price of SHIB needs. I also have to say that, of all the Shiba Inu projects, Shibarium seems most likely to help SHIB hit 10 cents. There are a few reasons why I think this. First of all, the site is meant to make buying and selling Shiba Inus faster and cheaper. Both of these things could make people more likely to buy the coin. And basic economics tells us that if more people want something, the price should go up. Shibarium is meant to be flexible and have no central point of control. It should also make SHIB transactions faster and easier. That is, anyone should be able to use the blockchain tool to build any project they want. You can already see how this would be appealing to people. If the blockchain works and has really cool features, people would be drawn to it because it can be used in many different ways and is not controlled by one person or group. Shibarium is also thought to help burn a lot of SHIB. The development team has already said that she will be burned every time she does a deal. Now, the test platform PuppyNet did millions of transactions in its first month, so I think it's safe to expect a lot of transactions on Shibarium. If there are a lot of transactions, that means there will be a lot of burns, which should cause the price to go up. Still, this doesn't mean that the other projects won't help send the price of SHIB through the roof. All of the projects working together would be the perfect way to move SHIB, especially since almost every Shiba Inu project is meant to burn SHIB. Some of them, like the metaverse, are still in development. But once all of these projects are finished, a lot of SHIB tokens will be burned and the price of SHIB will go through the roof. But you might think differently, so feel free to tell us what you think in the comments part below. Wolf, I just found out that a new video editing tool will be joining the train to burn chain. The company just revealed via tweet that it will burn trillions of SHIB tokens every year. We help the Shiba Inu environment, says part of the tweet. Every year, we will burn 1 trillion SHIB. The fees that Wolf charges for every transaction will be used to burn SHIB. Also, 15% of the money we make will go toward burning SHIB. This sounds great and could really help cut down on the number of SHIB on the market. You should know, though, that no official Shiba Inu name has ever said this. Since users are asked to trade in Wolf in order for the burns to happen, it is important to be careful. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. Then, in yesterday's film, we talked about how SHIB had fallen off of the list of the safest cryptocurrency projects made by CertiK. Well, it looks like there might now be an answer, and it might have something to do with Shiba Swap. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 SHIB every day to anyone who wants to take part. Just subscribe to this channel, like this movie, and leave a comment below. #Shiba Inu. Good luck, Ragnar. This was written in the Shiba Inu Telegram group by a well-known Shiba Inu person. Right now, the team working on Shiba Swamp is making a new version. We'll need to do a new audit of Certic. Let's wait until the new report is done, and then we'll close. Many mouths on the ground. ShibaSwap is the decentralized exchange for the Shiba Inu community, for those who don't know. And it looks like ShibaSwap hasn't been updated yet, which could be why Certic's ranking for Shib dropped. The development team has been working on an updated version for a while, so if the current version is out of date, it makes sense that the rate went down. Do you agree? Also, the upgraded ShibaSwap is expected to have some new and improved styles. It is meant to have a crypto portal where news, statistics, graphs, and trends can be found. All of these things would have to do with Shiba and the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but it's not clear if the platform would also have information about the larger cryptocurrency market. Also, Watcher Guru at ShibaSwap says that users can trade any token in the Shiba Inu community without using a third party. On ShibaSwap, users can also bet on each token from the Shib community. It has a special market for the Shiba Cheese Sheep's non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. All of this should get bigger and better with the new version, by the way. Some experts seem to think that Shibarium has something to do with the upgrades that some Shiba Inu projects have been getting. That is, it looks like the development team is getting the Shiba Inu environment ready to work with Shibarium when it comes out. This makes me even more sure that Shibarium could be the big thing that makes it possible to reach the 10-cent stream. Just one more thing before we leave for the day. Despite everything that has been going on with Shib, one thing has stayed the same: whales' interest in the currency. As I've already said a few times, the biggest whales in Ethereum have been using this price drop to buy up as many Shib coins as they can. It looks like they really think that a price pump for Shib could work. That's the only reason why they'd keep piling up anyway. A top whale recently bought 121 billion Shiba Inu tokens. At the time they were bought, these tokens were worth about $1 million, and they were bought in 3 different transactions. The first thing they bought was about 6 billion Shib tokens, which were worth close to $55,000. The second was for 101 billion Shib tokens, worth about $895,000. The last was for 13.8 billion tokens, worth about $123,000. This whale bought so much that the price of Shib went up by 3% because of it. This just shows that Shib is definitely not dead. The price of Shib still goes up when people buy or burn Shib. And if you want to find out how much Shib pump costs, you might want to do some of that. But this is not advice about money. Before putting money into something, it would be in your best interest to do your own study. We've reached the end of this movie. If you like the movie, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comments. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works.